Hello, everybody, and welcome to another chapter in the long legacy of the Big Ten Conference. It's a championship game in the new expanded Big Ten, and there are high stakes here, not just a conference championship, but potentially positioning themselves for one at the national championship with an automatic bid. This is a matchup we've all been waiting for. Two teams ranked in the top 5, battling for a precious conference title, but also pointing to something even bigger, the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the USC Trojans, taking on the second-ranked team, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. Bringing it out, it's Harris. Oh, he's got a crease here, look out. On the move. Can he make it? Touchdown Trojans. He will score. A kick return all the way for a touchdown with a conference title on the line. He's never going to forget that.
Yeah, he'll never forget this. You're right. Conference championship, huge stage. Everybody's watching. Great blocks up front to get him started. And then it was just raw speed and instincts to take it to the house.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Now they get set to kick it away. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. Offense operating from the pistol. Ball handed off. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. He'll hand it off. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Opening possession, they'll face a 3rd down and 5. And he'll set up to throw. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Tackle made after a big gain.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
And the Ducks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
offense getting set up. Here's second down. And now the running back's got it again. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Nice job here by this back picking up the first down and living up to the legacy that they have in Eugene. There have been so many good backs. I mean, the list goes on, but right off the top of my head, we're going to start with Kenyon Barner and Michael James and throw in DeAnthony Thomas. What a golden era it was for the Oregon Ducks when it came to running backs. They're still trying to live up to that to this day.
Takes the ball, tries the right side here. Tackle made after just a short gain.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Important second down play coming up. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
The seventh play of the opening drive. Hands off to the fullback. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, the defense was locked in on that play. They were not surprised at all that the fullback got the ball. He had nowhere to go. They stuffed that play from the beginning.
So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. And he finds his target. He has the first. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
The Ducks looking to cash in this red zone trip. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. And they'll stop him after a short gain. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And the wideout goes in motion. They look to throw it here on second down. Catch made on the out route. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. They'll try to run for the first down. Defense all over it. They stop him. I don't think he got it.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
The offense stays on the field, of course. It's fourth down and inches. And the quarterback will just sneak it here.
And one of the things we love about this guy is his ability to use his legs when he has to. And I almost feel like he got behind that offensive line, and because of his size, I don't know if they were able to locate him. By the time they did, it's a first down for the offense.
So here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
And it's 1st and goal. You're thinking about trying to score. You're looking at positive yards, and instead, you're going backwards. That's going to set up a very important 2nd down call here.
Ball moved back to the 4 for 2nd and goal. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about 3rd down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here, whether they run it or throw it. You get a stop here and maybe hold them to 3 points.
Offense. Now they're running on the toss. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I'll tell you what, considering they've been out there for a long time on this drive, they sure showed a lot of endurance there, coming up with a big stop. And now it's 4th and goal. And as an offensive coordinator and head coach, with this kind of drive, it just seems like you'd be missing something by not coming away with a touchdown.
He knocks this one right through.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Harris. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And the returner will be brought down. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Ball handed off. Great move there. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Thing of beauty, right, Chris? A USC running back picking up a 1st down on the ground. They've got so many great backs, and probably as many as anybody when it comes to counting up individual stars. I'm going back to guys like Charles Wright and Marcus Allen. Both won the Heisman Trophy.
That run, good for a 1st down. The offense still rolling. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
2nd down play coming up. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that 1st down yardage.
Hey, great throw here by this USC quarterback, but how about the catch by the wide receiver? And Chris, we've been saying that for decades when it comes to USC and their wide receivers. What incredible history, going way back to Len Swan. He was a Steeler, but it all started when he wore that USC uniform. Keyshawn Johnson had a brilliant career. So did Robert Woods. And how about Amon-Ra St. Brown and the job that he did when he was at SC?
And the Trojans have 1st and 10 here. The shotgun running play call. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. And the Trojans are going to cash in here in the red zone. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. On 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
So no field goal try here. Coach keeps the offense on the field to go for it on 4th down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He's got it right near the end zone. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, USC.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back. With the continuity this offensive line was on display, that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. This one will be fair caught. Ducks offense retakes the field. They've had to settle for field goals. That won't work anymore. They got to find the end zone this time. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Running back has it on the screen now. Stopped right there at the line with no gain.
Chris, the execution here on the screen pass was okay by the offense. The defense just almost anticipating the screen. He had nowhere to go.
That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Fired into a tight window and picked off. And he's got some open field ahead. Touchdown, SC. And the defense adds 6 with the interception return. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows him what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Return begins inside the 10. And they'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. back out on the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup in intermission, but in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. Receiver makes the catch. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. The Ducks hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Oh, and he doesn't hang on off the deflection there. It's going to bring up a third down play.
Just a great play on the ball by the defensive back, getting a hand on it and tipping it up into the air. Boy, anytime you see a tip go up, often that defense is thinking interception. This one falls to the ground. The next tip ball could be going the other way.
So off the incompletion, it sets up a third down and 3. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Here's the target, and it's complete. Tackled across midfield at the 48, good enough for a first down. And the Ducks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw yet again. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. Defense makes the stop after the completion. The completion sets up a second down play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. He goes down quickly, but that's a takeaway for this defense. Important play.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Bringing pressure. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
Well, that's the kind of play right there that this defense has been looking for. Maybe that'll spark them because, let's face it, this game has not gone the way they had hoped. But a play like that sometimes can create some momentum and change the complexion of the football game.
After a first down loss, it's second and long from their 25. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Solid run. They'll bring it down at the 28-yard line. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Trojans will kick it deep to begin the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Powerful offense is back on the field. No surprise they're in a hole here. They've given the football away in each of the last 2 possessions. And that catch is hauled in. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. And the Ducks come up to the line in a hurry up.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Brought down at the 28, and it's good enough for a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. catch made on the right side. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Third down, out of the shotgun. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. He stopped it at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
The Ducks pick up enough for a first down here. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. Blocked with the turf, but made the first man miss on the way to the first down. The offense looks fired up to begin the second half. That's the kind of play they needed to give them a spark.
Absolutely. I know they're down in this game. Clearly something was said at halftime to try to get this offensive line engaged, and it looks like it's working. They're playing with a different kind of energy. Let's see if they can do it again.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Oh, and he fumbles. And the defense jumps on the football.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
Comes the USC offense back on the field. And here's the handoff. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Here's the second down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Here's a wide open receiver, complete. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Touchdown, Southern California. And the beatdown continues.
I love to watch this offense. It's one thing to study the film, but to watch these guys in person, you saw it in the first half, seemed to score every possession. And here they are coming out to start the second half with another touchdown.
Well, they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Returner looking to create better field position. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. That powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. They are really in a hole here, and that turnover in the last possession did not help. looking for the wideout. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, you may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Receiver makes the grab. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Can they pick up the first on the ground? Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
The Ducks with 1st and 10 here. Oh, here comes the reverse. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll raise second and inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Come to the line for second down and very short now. They'll hand it off. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he was able to get downfield for the first down.
The Ducks will try to keep this drive moving.
Easy.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. He makes the grab. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Comes play number 6 on this drive. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Only a short gain in that run. Defense able to pen him in.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
On 3rd and short, to try to pick it up on the ground. Tackled inside the 40, and it's good enough for a first down.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
Looking to throw it on first down. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And the pass ball is incomplete. They tried to squeeze in a deep shot with time running down in the 3rd quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Quick throw, complete to the tight end. They get him down after the completion. And the Ducks will come to the line to run the hurry up. Third down play here out of the shotgun. He's got a man down the middle. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
The Ducks are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Snags a quick throw. Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
The Ducks line it up with first and goal. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks. Now the important point after attempt. You make the extra point and trail now 28-10. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Bringing it out, it's Harris. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. And the USC offense is back out on the field. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the fourth.
It's a strong run, keeps the drive going. First down now. They'll run it here. That picks up a first down. They'll spot it at the 39.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
First and 10 now for the offense.
Here we go.
They'll ride the back again here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quick throw. The catch is made. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen and not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Caught quickly. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
The Trojans will have to kick it away. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game from either team. They'll kick it away here. And the fair catch, signal for and take it. Comes back out on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. Can the defense make adjustments? Makes a quick grab. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. The Ducks hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, these guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
Important 3rd down play coming up. Can he make it to the marker? Tackled at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs. And the Ducks lining up here on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. Quick completion to the tight end. He was a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. He's moving out of the pocket. He's going to take off. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
This is a great job here. Looks downfield, nobody open, takes off and tries to use his legs to go for it. Gets to the sidelines, gets out of bounds, avoids the hit, and most importantly, he got that 1st down.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The tight end has got it and heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth and making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
The 2nd down incompletion sets up 3rd and inches. Can he get there on the ground? Tackled at the 33. That's good enough for a 1st down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do well.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's got it. They bring him down, but a big chunky yardage on the play. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And the quarterback dropping back. It's a quick grab. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
One thing I love about this back is how he